So, a tent, middle of night. What's this setting have to do with you? Absolutely nothing. What's it have to do with us? Absolutely everything. Welcome.
It has to do with karma.
Welcome to the Studio S problem section with Nate and Nathan. Why are we in a tent, you might ask? The answer, we wanted to tent camp. Problem is that noise.
The noise. The
It's
terrifying
called rain.
noise.
For those of you who aren't familiar with rain, like if you're from Alaska maybe, rain is what happens when water falls from the sky and it's not frozen. So,
And it's not shaped in amazing
right,
ways.
and if you're from a Sahara, you wouldn't know what snow is either. Here's the thing.
You'd get rain every month and a huge heaping of it.
Here's the thing. We are in
Thanks for flashing me.
water. Our
Yeah.
cots are ruined. Both of them. And we don't know what to do. Well, I can tell you the first thing I'm going to do. What the Why? When you see this, you think of that meme, Scott from The Office. Here's a play of it real quick.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Well, let's see. Next, we could try drying everything. Problem with that, it's still raining, which means water's going to be added to the situation. So,
I mean, as you can see, water's dripping off this right now.
oh, we can fix that. Ba-bam! So, what do we do now?
That is a very
Water
good
is
question.
collecting on the floor, probably more than what was in here a few minutes ago.
Yeah, because now we've had the tent open, like, might I add, submerged feet in water.
Yep.
I want to sit down, but my butt's going to get wet if I think about sitting down.
Wait a second. The underside of these cuts are waterproof.
Oh yeah, I don't feel any water.
It gives me an idea, but it's not going to work, so forget about it.
Yeah. We'd have to take the fabric off. We'd have to flip it over and look at how the cots are made. That's not going to happen.
Nope. So, what do you have in mind, Nathan?
Nothing on my mind.
Well, you're still pointing at me. I'm not Nathan. That's Nathan.
Yeah, that's me.
So
I
you don't
know.
have.
I don't right off the top of my head.
Well,
and it's just raining harder.
yeah. And it could start collecting here and start falling in.
And then we go wobbing waboom, run for our lives, the tent's on fire, and the water wet. That didn't even make any sense, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, forget that. Nathan's just an idiot. And
It's very true.
yeah. Anyway, COVID-19 make us all crazy,
It makes everybody idiots.
Yeah,
Why do you
like
think
this-
we bought so much toilet paper when we first started?
Oh, yeah, you should see the amount of toilet paper we got. the stores would be ashamed. I know I am. What could we do? The water's continuing
Yep.
to pour in.
And it's actually pretty cool.
And it is cold, which is a better alternative, I've got to say, from the heat of the day.
Yes, very much so.
Now, the next section we're going to do is saying, what is all this water doing to the hole? Is it making it a swimming pool, or is it all soaking in? That is the next question we must answer. So, to answer that question, we must open the tent door and go out. That'll be in the next episode. Before we head on to that episode, here's a message from our sponsors.
No!
This episode of Studio S is brought to you by Main Street Strawberries, the only strawberries you should ever have. We are traveling into the great unknown. Well, it's not unknown, it's my backyard. But with the rain, it could be anything. There could be
Coyote.
Ghosts. There could be, yeah, ghosts probably. Okay, let's head out. We're gonna get wet, so are you, but I don't give a, you know.
Yeah. You know what he was gonna say.
Let's use this pole to measure the water.
All right. Thank you. It's just pure mud.
Wait a second, let's step in it.
You step in it.
That's stuck. Wow. Well, it's wet. Let's get inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my God. I slid in the mud.
Oh, good job for you. As we're getting soaking wet,
Yes.
we are now heading back to the house because who gives a frick?
Point the camera on me, sir. So, we're heading inside right now and greeted by our buddy dog. Honey, we're home.
Talk about not being soaking wet.
Oh boy. Here's the problem. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I got a little bit of mud on my feet too.
Well,
We
let's
got
go wipe them outside then.
we got towels right here. Here, let's just put the towel right here.
Yep. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
You say mud about the That was dog poop for a minute there.
Okay.
Okay. Is that good? That's good.
Yep.
You pretty.
Okay. Well, good for you. Okay. We are going to take a moment and have our sponsors.
So here's another message from our great sponsor.
This video is also sponsored by Vitamin Water, the only water that you should ever drink.
Well, folks, this is what we're left to, sleeping in the garage. Much, I would say, drier than outside.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, you explain the situation while I get the electricity.
So, the whole situation is that when we went, we were thinking, oh, we could just sleep in the garage because, I mean, we still hear the rain. But after we took the cots out, I took mine out and the whole tent just...
If any of you have not seen how to dry off a canvas, I guess, cot, you're about to see it. So, over to Glorious Nathan.
Yep.
Just take it.
Already pretty dry. These are already, like,
We got
waterproof
the
material.
fan on. Well, the underside of it is.
The fan, well, it's damp, but it gets it fairly dry.
So, guys, guess what we're gonna do? Set up a little entertainment. This right here is a perfect place for my television. And I have a DVD player as well, so that means I can watch stuff out here and we can be loud because it's not in the house.
Yeah.
So,
Bother your parents.
so
Alright, I'm gonna need it. Okay, this towel.
Logan commented on your photo on Instagram. I'm not sure who that. Here you go. Yeah, it's like we dried off a dog on that. So here you go, Nathan. So we'll start setting things up out here, but first a message from our sponsors.
This video is also sponsored by the Apple II by Apple, the only computer that you should ever use.
Welcome to the garage. Now it's darker than when you last were with us. That's because we set everything up. We've got a TV, we've got a nightlight, we've got a DVD player. We've got two cots here and here, one of which I will be sleeping on soon. But Nathan explained to the audience, because I already know, explain to the audience what we're going to be doing when we wake up this morning, later this morning.
We will be digging up more of the hole.
Yes, and editing this video.
Yeah, of course. I mean, duh. I mean, that's what I was going to say.
So, folks, the next video you see will be us tomorrow out there in the hole, not your hole, this hole. And yeah, so one final message from our sponsor, and then we'll be getting to the end of the program.
This video is also sponsored by the BBC Micro, the second only computer that you should ever use. You have now reached the end of the program. Please stay tuned for outtakes.
Ready? So, what are we doing out in a tent, you might ask? I'm up here, Nathan. That's the floor.
Go.
Welcome back. I hope you like our hospitality. We've got everything out here. We've got a TV, we've got a DVD player, we got 2 cots, and it's temperature. Outtake.